You have already used several components of the .NET framework, but you have only seen a tiny fraction of what is available. In this lesson, you'll use the using keyword in your class to enable quick access to an even larger selection of objects from the .NET framework. To begin, open the My Project sample file from your Sample Files folder. And open myclass.cs. Now examine the using lines at the top of the page. These were added automatically when the class was created. These lines are all references to different parts, or namespaces, of the .NET framework. You'll learn more about namespaces in Lesson 6.4. When you create a new ASPX page, references to several default namespaces are automatically added. System is the root namespace that contains all of the others. System contains all of the core functionality of C#, including all of the variable types. So you'll want this line of code in every class. System.collections.generic contains the generic collection types. You'll learn more about collections in Lesson 8.2. System.link contains functions for link, which you'll learn about in Lesson 10.3. And System.web contains all of the web controls such as button and drop-down list. You'll always want this when working with web pages. Next, you're going to add a new method to the MyClass class called TestMethod. As you did with the AddToProperty method, add the following code to add a second method to the class. Public void TestMethod. Next, you're going to create a string builder object from the .NET framework. The string builder object is a more advanced version of the string variable that is designed to work better with very large strings. It's in the system.text namespace, so it isn't easily accessible by default. Add the following code inside your new method. System.text.stringbuilder test stringbuilder equals new system.text.stringbuilder. This code creates a new instance of the stringbuilder class called TestStringBuilder. Notice that you had to type system.text in order to access the system.text namespace. Although it's easy enough to type system.text when you need to access the system.text namespace, this may make your code harder to read and more cumbersome to edit. Fortunately, a shortcut to any namespace may be created by adding a new using line. Add the following line of code to the using lines at the top of the page. Using system.text. This code creates a shortcut so that objects in the system.text namespace can be accessed directly. Now change the system.text.stringbuilder line to simply access stringbuilder test stringbuilder equals new stringbuilder. This is much easier to read. Note that if the using line had not been added, this code would have caused a build error. Using a reference to a namespace makes your code a little less readable. System.text.stringBuilder makes it clear that the StringBuilder class is defined in the system.text namespace. Simply using StringBuilder alone does not make it clear which namespace StringBuilder originated from. Fortunately, you can easily see which namespace an object originates from by simply hovering your mouse cursor over it. If you try this with StringBuilder, you'll see which namespace it originated from and a short description of what it does. Close Visual Studio now, saving your changes if prompted. You've now completed Lesson 6.3. Use the .NET Framework.